Okay, so this is my Facebook page. I'm going to show you how to remove your account from those apps which you log in, which you use your Facebook account and log in to the games, and those games which you play or you don't play, but you get notification in your inbox and you don't want to see that anymore. Okay, so we have one app, it's called Talk Life. Yeah, so many of us, we play that game intentionally or unknowingly, because it's been sent to us by our friend in Facebook. Maybe accidentally the Facebook have automatically recommended, and maybe the players have sent it to your inbox because you are a friend in Facebook and you want to remove it because it is like annoying or irritating. Okay, so this is my Android phone and I'm using Facebook apps. Okay, this is not Facebook Lite, this is Facebook app, the normal app. In Facebook Lite, the process will be a bit different, just 1 or 2 steps, but it's almost the same. So I'm going to take you through to remove yourself from the application, from the game Talk Life. There will be many other games like Ludo or PUBG, or I don't know, PUBG, whether you can play through Facebook. I've never played that, and many other games which is like promoted through Facebook, and you use your Facebook account directly to log in and give permission to those apps. Okay, without going further, I'll show you. This might be a little bit shaky. Can't place it well. Okay, so this is my home page in Facebook Lite. Okay, so I'm going to click here, this page. Okay. So from here in Facebook Lite, you will have an option to directly go to settings. Okay, this settings. Here in Facebook regular apps, you have to click settings and privacy. But in Facebook Lite, you have to directly click it in settings. Okay, now I'm going to click it here. Okay, see, if you are in Facebook, if you are a Facebook Lite user, you'll get directly this settings. Okay, because I am using this Facebook apps, the regular one, I'm getting first this one, settings and privacy, and after that I'm getting the settings. Now I'm going to click it there. Okay. So this are the account settings page. Now if you scroll down, you'll get what? Instant apps, right? You click there. You click there. See the kind of apps, those games which you play, which are active in your account, which you have used your Facebook account to log in, giving permission to these apps, to these games. Everything will be shown here, and those games which you have stopped using for a very long time and expired, it will be shown here, and those which you've removed will be shown here. Okay, so I'm going to show you today this Talk Life. Okay, I intentionally doesn't play this game, but because some of my friends, they will be sending it through instant messages, there's IM inbox. Accidentally, I sometimes just click on the revenge button and it takes me to the apps and gives permission to the apps for login. Okay, So you can directly click here in this button and remove it. Okay, I'll just show you this. So if you click here, you can directly remove it, but this will only remove the game Talk Life from this instant games list. Okay, so instead of that, you go to edit button, edit, you click in the edit. Okay, so when you go there, when you go to this page, what it can do if you go through edit button is you can see all the permission which you have shared with instant game to access this Talk Life. You have given the permission to the game to get access to your name, your gender, your friends who are connected in this game, your time zone, and see. When you scroll down, you can see here, remove instant game, right? So you have to click there now. Okay, I will click it here. When you click there, it will take you to the next page. See, it says if you remove Talk Life, it may still have info you previously shared, but can make additional requests for private info or send you messages. You may also lose your game history and progress for Talk Life. See, if you only remove the game in a which I've shown you in a previous page, it will just remove, and all the information, the history, the game history, which you have played, which you have visited, every information will still be there even if you remove the apps. But through this option, through edit option, if you go here, you have the option to delete game history on Facebook for Talk Life. How many times you click on those revenge button or whatever button when it comes up from Talk Life, everything will be stored by this apps, by this game Talk Life. But using this button you have to click it here. If you click there, now you have the option to remove everything about your game's history, those attacks, those territory which you have visited, or those points which you have collected, and your leaderboard status, everything. So you better remove this one if you don't want any more access to these games, and if you don't want to give access to other apps to have your information stored in your database. So I'm going to remove this, okay, by clicking here. Okay, so now it's no more. See, it's no more. It's expired. These are the remote. Say I have removed. So don't ever try to view again those things. Let's go back. And okay, now you have done all these things. But now, in order to okay, if you want to log out from all the games which you have access, you can try one more option. I'll show you. You have to go to this apps and websites. Okay, when you click there, when you go here, log in with Facebook, you just click there. So it takes you to the same page, but with fewer options, right? Because you have recently used this one. Now you go to the next, down there, apps, websites, and games. Click there. Here it gives you an option to turn off everything. Okay, this setting is turned on right now. It's turned on. Okay, so as long as I use this turn on option, later on, if I want to access to any games, anything, it will allow Facebook to give permission to that game apps, and I can access. But now here, if I turn off whichever game like Dodo or any other games which I am playing, it will completely exit me, and I cannot use it again until and unless I come back here and turn it on. Okay. So you will have all the information here. If you turn off this setting, you won't be able to log into apps and websites using Facebook. The apps and websites you have logged in with Facebook may delete your accounts and activities, and you won't be able to play some games on Facebook. When your post photos might be deleted, you won't be able to interact with or share content from other apps and websites on Facebook using social plugins such as the share and link buttons. Anyway, if you want to turn it off, you can turn it off. If you don't want, if you want to still access to other games and you want to play other games, you can just keep it like this. Otherwise, you can turn it off completely so that you don't have any kind of notification, okay, and any access. Okay, but one thing, you have now removed the apps called Talk Life from your system, from your Facebook app, but you will still receive in your inbox the information to take revenge, or somebody is cropping up to your territory. Such kind of information you'll still get. Why? Because it was the last time you entered and attacked the territory, or you took revenge, so it sends back the message to them. And if they go back to your territory, even if you remove the apps, it can still send you back a message from that user. But what you should do now here is, you should not click again, you should not go and click the revenge button, but you can delete that message. And after that, that friend, you can also ask that friend to just stop sending the request, or maybe you can ask personally to stop using that apps, even for her, doing the same, following the same process. Okay. And this is one troubleshooting option which I've just shown you about the problem with plugin apps, the games which have access to your information and you're not able to undo things, exit from the apps. Okay. Now from now on, if you stop replying or taking revenge to those messages which will be sent again as a reply message, as a response from your friends, you should not click it. Okay. So if there would be any other problem which you want to solve that is related to online stuff, whether your laptop or your Android phone, or regarding this kind of apps, Facebook login issues, or any other things, or any other things which you've logged in and you cannot access, you cannot go back, and you think like you are not secured logging into and using those apps, you can just drop a message down there, and maybe I can try through troubleshooting and help you out. Anyway, if you like it, if you want it, you can just press that simple button out there, subscribe button. Okay. Anyway, thank you, and if you have any other issues, you may kindly drop your message.